Crockadoodle-doo, what is up, fellow birds of the spiral? It's your friend and pal Fearsome here with a Pirate101 Musketeer level 50 setup. This could be used for 1v1, team PvP, PvE, it doesn't really matter, but this is a superior setup for just about everything. You won't see very many level 50 Musketeers, so I guess you could consider myself the best right now. So at any rate, let's have a look at the gear. I'll do the gear by abilities, okay? I have 3 pieces of gear that give Valor armor. As you can see right here, I have a hat, I have a coat, and I have a totem that all give Valor's armor, and that is super good at level 50, and pretty much from the time that you get them, which is like at level 30, level 20, and level 15. So Valor's armor is incredibly useful, especially when you have a scratch buff to boost it. But yeah, that's why I love Valor's armor. If you want to know where to get any of this gear, you can just look on Pirate101 Central Wiki. There will be a link down below in the description, like there always is. Just click on that, it'll take you there, and you can look up each piece of gear. I'm going to hover my mouse over so you can search up the gear. You can see the names of each piece of gear. Another great ability is Valor's Fortress, and I have 2 pieces of gear that give it. I have this nice Southern Cross gem. It's a ring, and then I have this this charm right here. It also gives Valor's Fortress. You might want to look that up as well. For the boots, I have nice Walk in Shadow. It's nice to have a hide. I just like having a hide. Sometimes you just want to hide. That's all I can really say there. And then as far as a pet goes, I recommend some type of pet with a heal and a burst fire. Rally is great. It's also great if you have a Kraken's Lament versus melee units, and I like the little tough. That's really nice. So basic pet like this, a heal and burst fire, that's what I recommend as a bare minimum. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied today. And for the weapon, I use a couple of different weapons. Pyro Bus, I've been working with that one. But then there's this one right here it's like 38 less damage, but look at the range. And it has 2 sniper shots, so I've been swapping it up with these 2 weapons. Honestly, whichever one works, but for right now, just for the damage, and especially versus melee units, I like to use this one. Melee teams, I like to use this one. So, that's not quite all the gear I have. I'll show you that could be useful. For example, if by any chance you happen to go up against a privateer and they happen to have full fort gear, they happen to have all Valor fortresses, this sprocket key will be incredibly useful. Even then, it depends on who you're going up against, but you might want to try using sprocket key if the player's really smart on how they tank their units. You could also go with a heal. I have some sniper shot gear as well. So I'm going to hover over some of the pieces of gear I've used. And last but not least, we have a nice Mojo Mastery mask. You can get that from the black market, and it just boosts your bombs, your Valor armor, and just stuff that's Mojo powered. It's really, really useful. I really love it. Alright, now I'm going to show you my powers and how it's arranged. You can pretty much copy down something like this, and of course tweak it to fit your style, but that's how I have mine set up. Just a lot of early game abilities on the first row, a heal, and of course a nice 10-round buff to my Valor armor, and then I've got forts and bombs scattered down between, and then I've got all my useless stuff down here where no one really cares. I do have 2 training points, and I'll be using those in just a bit, but I'll need 3 in order to use them. Alrighty. And then of course stuff that I've trained that you can't really see in the deck. By the way, take notes of what I had in my deck. I'll just show you again. I trained up to Stabby 2 in order to train Fast 2. So train whatever it takes to get Fast 2 because movement is super important. In PvP in particular, you want to train Burst Fire. And that's pretty much it there. Back to my regular powers though, I did train this Gunnery. I did train this Feeler Shield. What else did I train? I trained a Ruse. Really great to have an extra heal. I also trained a Hide. I think I had to train this Hide in order to get Fast too, so I don't know if I even should have mentioned that. But yeah, that's pretty much what you train. Now, as for units, the ones I like to use are Chantel Livingston. You can have a quick look at how she's set up. You can pretty much copy down what I have right here and it will work out great. Same thing for Bonnie Ann. They'll work out just fine. And then we have Wing Chun. You can copy down that. And what I really like about these companions, particularly Bonnie Ann and Wing Chun, is they have a heal and they can chain. And of course Wing Chun has that nice accuracy buff, which isn't all that useful for Musketeers, but still it is something. And he has a nice solid attack. Same thing for Bon here. She has a heal that can hit anywhere on the field. Obviously good chains. She has that nice scatter blast, reduces dodge. And then we have Chantel over here who's fully upgraded. As you can see, nice chains, 2 snipes, a nice buff, and another solid hit. So obviously great companions. And of course Old Scratch when he's allowed. I sometimes use him. Yes, I know. I'm still trying to figure out should I allow Scratch in level 50 PvPs. I'm starting to think he's a little bit broken though, honestly. So I don't know if I will. At any rate, that was my setup. I hope it was helpful. If you have any comments or suggestions for myself or anyone watching this, please leave them down below. I really appreciate hearing from you all. At any rate, I hope you all have a great day in the Spiral, and I'll see you guys in another video or another stream. So peace out for now.